Hey there, Tiffany Thomas here with wealthytiffany.com, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the first step when you are buying real estate. This is the very first thing you want to do before purchasing real estate. And before we dive in, if you guys are ready for financial freedom, comment freedom below in the comments and like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you guys are serious about becoming financially free sooner than later, click the link below this video and I can help you do that. All right, so let's dive in and talk about the very first thing you need to do when you are purchasing real estate. And this is really important, and it will make it a lot easier for you if you do this step very first. And that is to know your purpose for purchasing the real estate property. If you are just going to purchase a property without having a plan laid out, a long-term goal in mind, then things can get really tricky and things could go bad for you and things can become really hectic. So you really want to know your purpose, why you're buying the real estate property, and it will make the purchasing process a lot easier. You'll feel a lot more comfortable with purchasing this real estate property. And what I mean by this is you want to know what you're going to do with the property. So there's different things that you can do with real estate. One of them is fix and flip, and this is purchasing a real estate property and fixing it up. So it's usually one that needs a lot of work done to it. So it needs some remodel work, or maybe it needs to be gutted. But there's different things wrong with the property. And so a lot of people will invest in real estate this way. So they'll do fix and flips. So they'll fix up the house and then flip it. So doing this type of real estate investing, you really want to make sure you have good contacts. You want to make sure you're working with people that can do the job for you, the remodel work for you, or if you're doing that part, then you feel comfortable handling all of that. And you want to make sure that you can get it done quickly so that you're not holding onto your property for a long time, because you want to flip that property and then you can do it again. And you want to make sure that you're watching the market very carefully so that you're not stuck with a property that you're not able to sell, and you don't want to lose money on the property. So you want to make sure all of your ducks are in a row. And if you're doing the fix and flip, that's what you want to go in with the mindset of. So you don't need to have everything in this property that you would want in a house, because you're not going to be living in this property, or maybe you're going to be living in it a short time while you remodel it. Then another way to invest in real estate is to buy properties for the long term and just rent them out. And this is my strategy. I have been successful, very successful with this strategy. So my strategy is to find a property that is in a good location so that I can find good renters for it. And I just intend to hold the property for a long period of time. So this is just long-term investing in real estate. And I just find renters to put in there, and they are paying the mortgage payment plus some. So I'm making extra cash flow on these properties, and it's just kind of a consistent cash flow. It's more of a passive income, and I'm not stressing about, is the market going to drop tomorrow or next month or the month after that? I just have that long-term focus, and I look for my qualifications on the property. So, is it in a good location? Am I going to be able to find good renters for it? Is it, not too old of a property where I'm going to have to be doing a lot of updating? And, there's just different things that I look for. Is it going to create cash flow for me that I want to have it create? And then I'm not worried about timing the market, and I'm just holding on to the property for a long amount of time, a long period of time, and I'll eventually sell further down the road. But I'm just not concerned with immediate appreciation on the house, the value going up quickly. And I'm not interested in finding such a great deal that the property that it needs a lot of work and I need to remodel a lot of things. So this is my strategy, is buying the property to hold for the long term and just rent out and create that passive income, that cash flow every month. And then there are, apartment complexes you can invest in, or businesses you can invest in, or even just the land itself that you can invest in. But you just really want to know your purpose. And do you plan to maybe live in the house for a long time? Maybe this is where you want to stay. This is where you want to raise your family. So then you'll want to, you'll have that different list of criteria that you're looking for if that is your purpose. But if your purpose is to, buy this property, live in it for a short time and then rent it out later, then you're going to have a different set of criteria. You aren't going to be so particular about how everything in the property looks, or maybe, you aren't so concerned about having a 3-car garage or a big backyard, different things like that, if you're just going to live in it for a short time and then rent it out later. So be clear on your purpose, and this will make the process a lot easier, because you won't have to worry about little things if you're not planning on staying in the house for a long time. So hopefully this helps with your real estate investing. You just really want to be clear on your purpose and make sure and run the numbers, make sure it works for you, make sure your criteria is met, and then you can make the purchase if it makes sense, if it works for your current criteria. And it makes it a lot easier if you have that purpose, because then you can easily make your list of criteria. And once that criteria is met, then you have a good investment and you can invest in the real estate property. So hopefully this helps with step 1 of real estate investing. You really want to be clear on that purpose, because it will make things a lot easier for you. And if you guys found this video helpful, please like it and share it with someone else who would like this information. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you're really serious about becoming financially free, click the link below this video and I can help you do that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.